come down to the last 20 minutes, though, 10, 15 minutes of the game, before you start to see anybody really emerge. I'm going for an 18 points to 14 victory in favour of the Warriors. So into the qualifiers then is the Cheshire Derby on Friday night, Mark. Widnes taking on Warrington down at the Viking stronghold that is the Select Security Stadium. Any way of Widnes getting off to a good start in this one, or do you think Warrington will be too strong?
I'd be surprised if Widnes won. So I'm going 30 points to 16 in favour of Warrington. I think it'll be a comfortable win for the visitors.
Yeah, I think so too. This isn't one that Widnes will necessarily have... They might have put a ring around it in terms of ones they want to win, but I think Warrington will be too strong. 30 points to 14.
Widnes will need 3 wins for the £1 million game place, 4 wins to hopefully avoid it, potentially.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe they'll up the game. Maybe they'll up the game, but it's tough for me to pick them.
Yeah, me too. Featherstone Rovers then at Saturday lunchtime on Sky Sports take on the Lee Centurions. Now these two have served up some right ding-dong battles in the past when they've come against each other. Lee dropping down out of Super League to take them on in the qualifiers. Can you see a way for Fev to win this, or will a Super League side be too strong?
I think it'll be high scoring, because I think Lee will want to sort of put on a bit of a show against teams of a sort of lower calibre, the kind of show they've not necessarily been able to put on often in the Super League level, but they've got the ability to score points at this level, I think. So I think they'll put 40 points up, but Featherstone will do alright.
Yeah.
It'll be 40 points to 24, I've got it pegged as.
Yeah, see, I had Featherstone not scoring many points, but I forgot the coaching change and the new ethos at Featherstone, so maybe they will score a few more points. But I do think Lee are going to be too strong. I've gone for 30 points to 10 in favour of the Centurions. So down in the south of France, nice, okay. Down in the south of France, the Catalan Dragons taking on the London Broncos, Mark. So, 2 full-time sides, in theory. Catalan Dragons not been brilliant this year by any stretch of the imagination, and London have been very, very consistent in the Championship, but can they go to France and get a result?
Well, to steal a phrase from Sean Wayne's half-time comments on Sunday, I think Catalans are starting to find a process, which, for me, I think that'll make them too strong overall. I think they have got overall better calibre of play. Now London are in great form, and it wouldn't this wouldn't shock me if it went to the visitors.
Right.
But I just think Catalan will have enough. I think they've got some halfbacks that can find holes for people, and I think they've addressed some of the issues with a couple of the loan signings they brought in from Wigan. That'll strengthen things there. So I think Catalan will win. I've gone 36-20.
Yeah, I think. I don't think London are going to score that many points, to be honest with you. I think Catalan will want to lay down a mark. I think Steve McMahon, with another couple of weeks to work with his new squad, will want to sort of, well, as I just said, lay down a marker and kind of set the bar for themselves. So I'm going to go 24 points to 10 in favour of the Catalan Dragons. And then the easiest one to pick of the weekend for me, unfortunately, sees Hull KR taking on the Halifax Blue Sox. KR have cast all before them. I think they'll do that again this week, as we talked about. Was it off air or on air about Hull KR having all their championship teams up first in their qualifying campaign. 40 points to 10 in favour of KR. There's no way they're losing this. I'm with you. I've gone 40 points to 10 as well. It's remarkable. We've gone exactly the same in this game and picked the same winners for all the games, so no ground to be made up this week. Pressure's off me. That's nice.
But yeah. The only question mark is whether Hull KR can turn it back on after not having the greatest end to the regular season, shall we say. But I kind of think they can, and I kind of think Halifax's trophy has been won by reaching this far. Definitely. This is
good for the club in terms of revenue, isn't it? Okay, Championship Shield game of the week. What have you picked out for us?
Well, we've gone for Dewsbury versus Rochdale, sort of at the bottom end of the playoff positions for the Championship Shield, but more importantly, whoever wins this takes a big step forward. If Dewsbury win this, which I suspect they will, it takes them a big step forward away from the relegation zone and really almost makes them safe in reality. So
there you go.
Yeah, but if Rochdale win it, it makes there's still a bit of interest around that and around that last spot in the semi-finals for the Shield and stuff. So interesting, yeah.
Very good. Okay, League One games of the week then.
Well, in the Super 8, I've gone for Keighley versus York. Both of them had wins that you maybe weren't necessarily anticipating them to have what they did. And Keighley need the win, but York can really get some momentum going into that, and then you might think they'll be able to challenge. With all the loan signings they managed to bring in on deadline day and stuff, they might be able to challenge above them, Barrow and Whitehaven. So if they get the momentum going, so it's interesting one.
It certainly is.
Then in the Shield, all goals versus North Wales. All goals really do need to win this one if they've got any chance of making the Shield final.
Fair play. Okay, NRL Brit picks this week. What have you got for us?
Bulldogs, Eels at Thursday 10:50am, Dragons, Rabbitohs Friday 9am, Knights, Warriors Saturday 6am, Titans, Broncos Saturday 8:30, and Sharks, Raiders 10:30. So your Saturday morning sorted, as long as they don't put any fucking football friendlies on.
I don't think there'll be many of them at Saturday morning.
They've had them all over. We have them all over the world, don't they? Premier League,
course, yeah.
Premier League Asia Cup, Premier League Australia Cup, Premier League bollocks. I'm sick of the football season already. It's not even started.
Well, it's only going to get worse, mate. Right, that is your Super League pod for the 153rd time. All that remains for us to do is to get trivial and wrap up the show. Okay, so we come to the end of another wonderful episode of the Super League pod.
It's always nice when we've won.
Always great fun, isn't it? Your voice has actually improved as the evening's gone on, you know.
It's been improving all day as the day's gone on. Yeah.
Fair enough. So, trivia, what have you got for me? Let's pop my hair shirt on for the week and.
Right. Well, I don't know if you've done any prep for. It's birthdays we're back on.
Oh, right, brilliant. No, I'll give it up on that now, because the time or two that I have done it, it's not been fucking birthdays. So.
Yeah. So, birthdays on the day of recording this, the 31st of July. Okay. And I've got 3 for you, and I think you'll get... I'd be disappointed if you don't get 1 out of the 3. One of them, I'd be really impressed if you got.
Right, okay. So we're aiming for 1 out of 3, and I haven't been cheating.
So, the first one we start with, I've got 5 clues for this player.
Okay.
This rugby league personality. He's a current NRL coach who turned 44 today, the 31st of July.
Okay, 44. Right, go on.
So you want to take any stabs on the first clue?
I'm working through the ones. Okay. I'm working through the ones I know in my head. No, go on.
He's a former St George Illawarra player and coach.
Right.
Does that help?
Oh. It's not Gasnier, is it?
No.
Okay, go on
then. I didn't say current NRL.
Oh, right.
Like, analyse.
Of course he's not
analyzer. One club player, but now at his 4th club as a coach.
Does he never play for St George? And he's 44. Nope, go on.
Okay.
I'm changing my Wikipedia thing. Go on.
So, no, because now it gets easier. He coached 176 matches in Super League. His last game being the 2014 Grand Final.
2014 Grand Final. Who was that? Who played the 2014 Grand Final? Is it Michael Maguire?
No. He left Wigan in 2011.
He did, didn't he? Oh, God, hang on. Grand Final. Who was in the 2014 Grand Final?
It was the first Grand Final we did as SLP.
Right, and that was... Oh, fucking
I'll give you the final clue and see if you can piece the 2 dots there that you've got together with this one.
Yeah.
He's only won 4 of his 43 games in charge of his current NRL club.
Oh,
he's been in charge of since 2016.
Oh, fucking hell, the Huddersfield fella. Oh, Nathan Brown.
Yes.
Thank you.
See, I told you I'd make it easier for you then.
Yeah, you absolutely do.
Some of the Aussies might be like, Frogmore, if he hasn't got it on number 2, then I'm disappointed in him.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy...
The follow-up might as well have been, his name is Nathan Brown.
This one I've only got 4 clues for, and I don't think you're going to get it, so there's more for those at home to play along with.
Cool.
But if you get it, I'll be impressed. In fact...
Wouldn't hold any breath.
There's an LBGT taking it for you.
Mark, I'm having them anyway, but go on, right.
Former centre who turned 40 today, the 31st of July 2017. He scored 3 tries in 2 games for Queensland in his unaccustomed wing position in 2006. His only two games, appearing as a 28-year-old Origin debutant before leaving the NRL after 2006.
Right. Nope, go on.
He's best known for 96 games over 2 spells with Canberra after starting his career in 2002 with Parramatta.
And how old is he today?
40.
Alright, go on. That's not.
And now is the Super League clue.
Right.
For those playing along at home. He scored 25 tries in 84 games for Catalan over 3 and a bit years between 2007 and 2010. So think of like the star names they brought in early doors.
He was a centre for them. Was he a centre?
Yes. Sometimes played standoff.
That's not going to come. Go on. Who was it?
Adam Mogg.
Adam Mogg, fucking hell.
His name jumped off the page when I was having a look for people to pick.
Blasts from the past.
Because he was a quality
good player, yeah, fucking hell.
Okay.
He's 40.
The final one I've got for you.
Right, go on.
Is a current NRL forward who turned 26 today, the 31st of July.
Right.
He has a famous father who played over 20 times for Australia and 14 times for New South Wales. That's his father.
Okay.
So you're thinking? He started his career at the Tigers, following in his father's footsteps. His father was a Balmain legend and West's Team of the Century selection. So again, his clues are all about his father.
Excellent, good. So what was his dad up to?
Dad was very famous. After 65 games for West between 2012 and 2016, this second rower moved to Manly for the 2017 season.
Oh, it's not fucking... Is this a trick question?
No.
Oh, he's that massive fucker, isn't he?
No.
It's not him?
I don't think
it's not him with big arms?
I don't think you're thinking of the right person.
No, because I thought he was a prop.
Well, you've got one clue left.
No, hang on, because I can see his face. Has he got cornrows?
No.
It's not him then?
No, are you thinking of...
I'm thinking of fucking...
Marty Tapau.
Marty Tapau, so it's not him?
No.
Right, rather than fuck. Go on.
Well, you might get it off this one. He has a cousin who now plays for the Bradford Bulls after signing for them earlier in July.
Oh, it's a Syrian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Paul?
No, Paul.
Oh, Curtis?
Yes.
There you go.
Well done. Well done. 2 out of...
2 out of 3, sort of. Although, doesn't it not equate to about 2 out of 15, really,
well,
given the number of clues?
Not really.
Well, Mark,
what have you got for me to
what have I got for you?
Back?
Well, not to get you back, but we're gonna resurrect the Wikipedia quiz. I'm not sure how many weeks we'll continue to do that, but there's your playing board.
We're running out of any sort of rugby league close kind of.
Oh no, I'm not even thinking about it in that. I'm just looking through some of the categories to see if there's anything that's sort of pertinent today, and I have found one. Just to refresh people's memories, we talked about this as SLP recommends last week, and it's kind of started to snowball a tiny amount. You'll get some trivia questions, and then you'll have to put 3 Wikipedia pages in order of what received the most page views. Okay. Now, you probably know that today's the 100th anniversary of the beginning of the First World War, and...
No, it's not.
That's what it said on the radio. 100th anniversary of the Battle of...
One of the battles.
One of the battles, forgive me, not the beginning of it. Of course, it's not 2017. Passchendaele.
Yeah, maybe that's
Thank you. Yes. I'm reading this and talking at the same time. So there's the 100th anniversary of the Battle of Passchendaele. So all your questions will be about World War One, Mark. Yes.
Not an expert topic of mine.
No, perhaps not, but there you go. So it sometimes transpires that rugby league isn't an expert topic of mine. Although we have just been joined, would you like to play the Wikipedia game on SLP? Right, okay.
Why don't I give the board?
Well, there's another board there by the phone.
Oh, right.
Which Emma can use.
For that other board.
You don't have a pen, you just have to use a pad of paper, actually.
You just use the other thing and I'll write on my SLP.
There you go. Okay, so we're doing World War One, and you get a minute to answer these trivia questions. Okay, we won't be doing the disambiguation because it just... Okay, so your time starts now. The assassination of which Austrian Archduke was the trigger for the First World War? World War One saw an increase in the use of which chemical weapon? Was it A, mustard gas, B, atomic gas, or C, nuclear gas? And third question was, who was the Prime Minister when Great Britain entered World War One?